Alright. Okay, that sound effects is still pretty loud. Let's just do that. So we're going to hit the gym. Oh, it might be half an hour. We'll get a half an hour on to an hour in. Just drop the sound down. Okay. So at the moment, we're going to fight our way through the ruins that lead up to the lift of... Oh, shit. Deckers. If I don't get jumped. So this is an evolution of my build. I started off with the flame and fire. Flame, sword and... Knight and flame, sorry. And I went more of a mage build. So I'll show my stats, what I've done. So I can respec once you kill a certain boss, and you can find that out if you need. I've learned a bit more about the game because I've never played this sort of game. So a lot of the points you get in the early levels, 1 point equals 1. And so as an example with Vigor, apparently as you get to 20, then 20 to 30, you're getting 2 or 3 points, and then 30 to 40, you get 3 points per 1 point of Vigor. And then after 40 or 50, it starts to drop off, and then you can pump all the way to 100, but you're going to get fuck all life out of it, and that goes for all stats. So it seems to be a spell cut off around 50. The next one is 60 or 80 for extra spell damage. So I've pumped my Magery up to 50, and then I'm going to get Faith up to 20. Well, about 18 because I've got 2 items. I'll bring up to 24, and I can go back to using the flame sword, Knight and flame sword again. I'm level 89 at the moment, so we're not fucking around. At the moment, what we're doing is I've got a staff and a sword, and you'll see some of my abilities in a second, but we'll just run over it. So basically it's the carrying glint blade staff, which boosts my blade sorcery, and also I've got a what you call just a standard weapon, and I've put a frost buff on it, and it's the ashes of I think it's here right in front of me. Frost Stomp, which is this one. Yes, so I've got the power of that axe on my sword. It bleeds, and it's a fast slashing weapon, and I may end up going with a mace or something, but it's at level 15, so happy days. And what else have we got? Yes, let's talk work out how I do this again. Okay, so let's talk now. If there were hotkeys, this is what they need for the PC version. I don't want to have to press a button to, cycle through. I've got about 10 memory slots now, and I've picked upwards of 10 spells, offensive spells or different spells. But to get to them, I have to imagine if you had to do this in WoW or some other online game. This is something that I think has been common in games for 25, 30, oh Jesus, since the 90s. So hotkeys would be nice, then I could bind them to keys, say 1 to 10 hotkeys, and then that means I'm running a multi-button mouse. I have an Argo, I have a oh god, what this I've just about every brand, let's just say that. But what we want to do, this is a glint blade sorcery build as well, so this means that's sexy against the bosses, that's against trash, and then I've got all my various other ones, and this is great for AoE as well. That's don't fuck with me. But this is the bigger, and plus Loretta's great crossbow, which is just fantastic, which I'll show you in a second. Just a matter. When it hits, and the range on it is incredible. I don't know, my voice seems like I've been talking non-stop. Maybe, yeah, I've got a bit of a bug. I haven't done this area, and it's got some nice smithing stones that can allow me to upgrade some of my stuff to level 15, which I possibly need to do. Wow, that bloke was making all the noise. But enough talking from me. Let's just let the game sound how my throat. Probably got the COVID. Let the game do what it needs to do. This is the good part of having range. Okay. Actually. Yeah, they thought they could surprise me, but, you know, no surprise but sex for me, man. Oh, and then I step in the mine. Smithing stones 4. Yeah, so easy. I think I could have been extra, maybe 10 levels. The amount of money I've spent on upgrading my weapons. Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking god. Oh, yes. Me got brains. Need to watch with the ground. And targeting gives away. Running at 1440p, I've just... seems to be quite common the game will stutter. I didn't notice it at first, maybe because I had my settings running beautifully, but it's not like the streaming is taxing my system. It says CPU usage 2%. The question is, it's probably using the GPU a lot. So I'm infected with the Black Plague here. Let's show you the power of this weapon. And it's very mana efficient too. You don't have to worry about that if we sneak up. Give him a house, thank you. Like, no one likes it up the clacker jacker. Look, well, I don't know, some people do, I guess. I'm certainly not in that way. I heard that little prick behind me. Oh! 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 And that's what I get for being a cocky bastard. And this is why this game is fantastic. It just, any moment you think you're good, you get humbled. Alright. All happy days. Yes, I'm a bit of the golden boy, aren't I? And that movie, God, what's the movie that mask reminds me of? Some, it's the guy played Legolas in Lord of the Rings. Oh God, it's something about the Middle East Crusades or something. Take two. there 3 in here? Ah. Surprised I didn't trigger him. It would have ifed me. And I love this game. There's like hidden tunnels and all this other crazy stuff. I know what you're thinking. Didn't you just come through here and you forgot about him already? I effing did. I nearly got caught twice. I nearly got caught twice. So, that goes. Is it? Wow, that's taken a while. Having worked in the mines and had a father underground for over 30 years, I think they'd love to have a system where you could just walk in and stand on it and the trolley would go up. There was a particular union that owned the rights, I think they were the lift managers or lift guys, and they had some power. It took a long time for the mining company to get rid of them because they could go out and strike and take the lift down. Well, it will play better. Those little bastards. Traps everywhere. Oh, there's nothing like going in there and getting spell hit for just. Oh, they're tucked away. It's gonna. Motherfucker. Oh. Some of the AI in this game is phenomenal, but then it also has its limits. Like, it's like we won't do anything because we haven't been triggered. But what can you say? Hey, hello. Hey, yeah. I should have the chat up on the screen. Actually, I think I can do that. That bigger, but all right. All right. So come on down. If you're watching Elden Ring, let me know if you got the game and what class and spec you like playing. Okay. That was a bit nasty. I gotta say, and this is the problem I've got with this game, is that I've been playing WoW Classic since, well, at least of August 2019, which, oh my god, it's 3 years ago. So much has happened. Into the TPC, so I gotta say, majority of my gaming in that past since 2019 has been has been basically classic WoW and TBC. And so the graphics. And there's a video of me and my guild when we first killed KT or something like KT or Vash, saying, "God, it's me joking like we're in 2007, 2008." Saying, "Can you imagine what the graphics would be like of this game in 2020?" Because I thought, thinking back to 2008, I was so young, and my attitude would be the graphics would be like unbelievable, which they are. But the games are still the games, man. I like the fact that some bosses in this game can destroy the environment to get to you, which is fantastic. Now this is my main long distance don't fuck with me spell. So we're just gonna. Now, if you just press it, you quickly fire. If you hold to a point where you hold it, the bow gets stronger and stronger and stronger, gets enlarged until it goes to a maximum size and damage, then boom. And I believe it does use more mana. I believe. So I used to think that cracked crystal you could convert into mana or something. Maybe you can. Oh shit. I'm alt tabbing between things here. Which is a bit retarded. Oh shit, I just made that. So the interesting thing is, normal smithing stones go up in a tier. So the first level 1 smithing stones, you need 1, then I think you need 2, then you need 4? Or is it 2, 4, 6? And then it's level 2, 2, 4, 6. And it goes like that. Whereas the Sombras, you need 1 of each or something. So I need 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to upgrade my weapons. So that is a please don't fuck with me weapon. Now you find that on an axe, but there's also the war axe you can find, and yeah, that's what I've done. Okay, just saw him. Oh shit. Oh, okay. So if I came up this way, I would have ran into all that. Okay. This game does reward. I've spent more time exploring. Oh Jesus! Exploring. Well, on top of normal playing, and this game does reward you for that. Also, will get you killed because you will find shit that is, yeah. Exactly, you know what you're saying. But I still don't believe there's all these hidden chests flying around with all loot. Because the first thing, it's a single player. I'm used to multiplayer. All that stuff would be looted by the people who. Now this singing, I always thought this was. A woman kidnapped or something. I don't know. Targets. This one. I don't know if I'm close enough, but we'll have a shot. Oh, that's one thing I was missing on the Night and Flame build, was that distance. to see if there's any other target. Oh, that is just fucking powerful. Oh, there's another one. Now we're going to fire, and you watch how big she gets. I'm going to quick. Alright, stop. Wow, on my other build that I went through here, that was a hell of a battle. Because I could cherry pick everyone. That was so trivial. Until then. There was always one. I thought there was always one tucked away. Instead of using all my potions, I'm gonna raise my life with a trinket that heals me. You'll see it in action. See, it's ticking away. The great thing about this game, I think, like WoW Classic, what makes WoW Classic what it is that the game is developing your character. It's all about that progression and development. You build a character, you get the ability, skills, you keep growing. It's not perfect. There's a lot of classes like the Warlocks aren't fully fleshed out. The Mage is a good build, and even into TBC, the Mage has got better abilities. Now, as an example, I've just got my 4-piece of my tier 6 on my Warlock. I hadn't had a chance to practice or get used to the extra damage on my Shadow Bolt. I was presuming it might be decent. I think it was the third boss into Mount Hyjal. My first 3 or 4 casts were about the same damage, but in the space of 4 Shadow Bolt casts in a row, I did over 10k per Shadow Bolt. So 40k damage in like 4 times 2, so 8-9 seconds. So I was like mid-table threat, and in that space I'd gone to the moon. Now I didn't want to shatter, and I was hoping they'd be able to pull the threat, but I had leapt up so high, I waited and then I shattered. We didn't wipe or whatever, but it was just like I wasn't prepared for that level of like over 10k Shadow Bolts 4 in a row. Like, fuck, it's you can't predict it because it's RNG. It's massive RNG. And oh, bit of clip in there. This game is excellent. What I would recommend for the PC, the game's to be built for the PC. This has been built for a console. The controller, running with a controller, especially in horse fighting, with auto target on it, I hate getting zapped in. Hate getting pulled in tight to the other, say, dude, boss, whatever, normal thing on a horse. It gets me killed so many times because I'm using keyboard and I don't have the range of a joystick. You know, the little, you can move your finger and you can get that range. You can pull away easier. And the key thing for me to make this improve straight away is this. I want to select the spell. Let's look at my my spells. Here you go. There's my range of spells. I've put them all in sort of an order. If I want to get through them, I can't just pick a spell. I have to cycle through them all. Talk about getting fucking RSI. And it'd be great. 10 of them. Hotkeys, F1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As I said, I've got the mouse to do it, so that would be fantastic. That to me would be instant improvement of quality of life skills. Oh. Now that targeting just about fucking killed me. Because when you target it, it locks you onto that target, and I've still not got that experience. Is that an eye face of that? Oh, it's a bat. I was like, what the hell is that? I saw these little eyes looking at me. But I love the game because it just puts you on your ass. No matter what you think you are. I've seen it in like a practice game with mates. Literally, I ended up watching a mate. Came on to, this is a week ago. I ended up staying up to 3 o'clock in the morning watching him. I ran out of laughter. He was just getting horribly beaten and killed. And he got so powerful. Well, he jumped like 20 levels. He came back to the starting zone and he got completely owned by the mechanics of the various mobs, which is. Just had me pissing myself. It's amazing when you come here, but then this game has taught me so much. I've learnt so much. I think nowadays you can't give anything a 10 because of the. Oh Jesus! I didn't even realise all this. Just got fear of falling off. Pretty natural. How many potions have we got? Oh wow, look at the things I missed. Smithing stone. Don't let me target the big guy. Target the big guy. Oh my Okay, big fella. Back for maximum range. Oh my lord, look at this thing. Oh Jesus, is that my power attack? Too far away to target. Okay. I'm gonna use my boys. I didn't even need the boys. Because you did fuck all, mate. Now, if I was just purely that Knight and Flame build, I've got the Great Ruin that gives me +5 to my all my stats, but never use it because I always think I don't want to go farm Great Ruin, the Ark Ruins. Is there anything here? I think I've checked that before. There's nothing on it, basically. Alrighty. Yeah, just being purely Knight and Flame against bosses apparently you can smash through, but I want the flexibility to be solid with geez, that was loud. Look at this scenery. Oh God. What is that movie? I'll get the girls. Yeah, the girls will be back. It's like, it's a world where you've got Asian, the Japanese, you've got this mythological Greek, God, what was the period called? In there as well, with mixture of European feudalism and things like that, but haven't fought this boss before. See how much. Hang on, I've got 25k on me. Okay. 25k, I'm gonna farm up, get another level. Because it's 20. I need 47-ish k per level at the moment. Pick up a green. 1300 if you backstab them. Just under 1100 if you mage them. This is obviously faster. $47k. So we need to kill 20 odd. So. I'll show you some of the better other spells too, which are good. So it's all situational, which is easy. Direct straight damage is easy. Or this one. I ran out of mana. That's how you get yourself killed. See, they don't respond because they're not getting attacked, right? So we got boom, 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 boom. As you can see, I can race in, target, come out of there, collect my money. Alright, keep swapping. So this is the arc, this is good against mobs. Against, you know, packs of trash mobs, basically. And then we've got the, Then we got the, don't fuck with me, I've got a big, my weapon's bigger than yours. problem is, because of the way the game's, I can't do first person view to see the target. Let's see, knocking one down. And this is the greater version, but the range is less, but does more damage than the small pebble version. This is the comet, which is another one. I think you hold down, it does a lot more damage. Let's just see. I'm not watching my mana bar when it's happening because I would prefer it down lower so I can focus. Well, that's how to get fucked up. Back to and how's your mum? So basically you're using that first one you get, and this one here, the magic glint blade, that's available only to the prisoner at the start. You can get all these spells. Be wary that when you buy some spells that other places will sell them for like a lot cheaper than you can get them. Like I paid 10k for one thing and then I saw I could get it for a lot less, which is let's see what I have to do. I'm used to mobs aggroing, so I'm used to in WoW that would aggro the mobs attacking one of them. And some mobs have got more life, but they've also got more resistances to magic. This is what I'm presuming why some go down like a sack of shit and others don't, or you hit them in the back or you hit them in the vulnerable spots and as I said, I'm trying to just burn through mana. This one's the pebblestone. This kind of pebblestone is very mana efficient and damage efficient. So it's your bread and butter. Oh, I can hit him. Now I've worked out, if you're not aware, swapping weapons. So I've got the equipment, left hand, right hand. So if while on horseback, if I press E and my left mouse button, that holds what's in my right hand. And as you can see, if I hold E down, or if I bring up, press E and then press the right mouse button, swaps to my staff, which allows the cast spells. What I was doing before was going into equipment, manually swapping out, then making another staff and putting it here, and yeah, I was just like, this has got to be a better way. The game doesn't teach you much, I tell you. It may be, if you're familiar with the game engine, you know, it'd be like, I can imagine I remember when I first came into WoW and all the add-ons and everything like that. That's something that took an evolution of time. It's not hard, it's just, you just got to have the experience. And you got to understand, you know, I'm using add-ons that I used them back in mid-2008 when I first started playing WoW. Simply because they work. And they're better than the standard climb. mana potions. Happy days. Oh, and we hit 50k. I wasn't paying attention. I think my goal is to pump vigor up to 40 on this character, and that's a soft cap, I believe. 50 is the first soft cap for intellect, which I have, and I'm trying to get my faith up to 18 because I've got the hat that I'm wearing and a trinket. Pardon me. That gets me to 24. Otherwise, I will be pumping that all into vigor. Speaking of trinkets, I don't have the heal bar. So I've got faster casting, lower the mana usage, and I've got that one because of all the benefits. Okay, and we are level 90 up there. Yes. Okay, what do we need per level now? So? Yeah, 50k. Okay. And the reason I did that is because I've been in so many times. You can see I've explored the map quite a bit. I'm not trying to defeat the game, I'm just trying to enjoy the game. You know, learn the game, so to speak. And because you know, I've seen this, I guess, last 10-15 years. I must be across the water. I think this is to the, yeah, I thought as much. I'm also starting to use G. G is one of my main macro keys in WoW. G and SG, usually my health stones or... Okay, we're going in. Let's just prep ourselves. I was expecting a fucking vampire type bat fucking thing, not a fucking goanna lizard dragon with a fucking sword flame. Yeah. it's only 3. How did we go? 26k. Oh, that's where you come up. Oh, okay, now I know where that goes. Says the blind man. Okay. Alright. Well, you see me cheese my way through that area and killed the boss fight and got my ass, well, came close to dying with the boss, but pulled my finger out with, we did what we did. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Other than that, smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast, and yes, I'm building to use the Night Flame Sword again, and I need to get up to, well, you need 24, with bits and pieces I can get up to 18, which will take me up to 24, and then I can then pump a bit more faith, and but I might just get my Vig to 40 and then finish off the I'll work it out which one's the best for me. But that's a great thing about the game. Started off as a prisoner, and you can tailor yourself. Like I said, I'll reset my skills once. I've got the inventory. I think I've got, where are they? Larval Tears. I've got a couple of those. I don't know how. Don't know what these are. These are crafted. I've got a lot of stuff. So much stuff I've picked up, I've got no idea. Where is it? Larval Tears. Oh, there we are. We've got 2 more. For rebirth. So I've got 2 of those. Got a few dragons. Default by Dungeon. Okay. Quest grown on the body default by Dungeon. Okay, alright. And then I've got these. Apparently these give me better upgrades on my ashes. Yeah. Oh, 2-finger prayer book. I better turn that in as well. Alright, look. Thanks for tuning in. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. This is Koala Farmer signing off. And remember, stay cheesy.